Sue Coombs runs Rainbow Horses and told me about a group of boys from a local school who've been attending her equine assisted learning sessions.
They are a group of boys who are quite able, so they don't appear to have any disabilities, but a lot of them have pathological demand avoidance. So they have real difficulties with being asked to do things, and huge anxieties and difficulties with social understanding, which has led them. They've been excluded from school. I think they all have a history of at least one school exclusion, some of them several school exclusions, because it's difficult for people to understand their disability. They find it really difficult to work together, and as a class they were really struggling with communicating, with accepting each other's what they were saying, and the school wanted to send them here to start to work together as a team. And that's happened. They are much more gelled as a unit, and they've had one whole term here, and the class have settled in, have been a class, have been communicating, working together, and the school are absolutely over the moon with what they're doing. So they've funded a second term with some more children, two more children who aren't in the same class but have similar difficulties, and they're all coming to work on their teamwork and communication skills.
Boys range between almost 10 up to almost 13, so quite a big age range.
And it's completely different coming here than being in a normal school environment. What is it that you find benefits the children?
One of the things that our students find quite difficult is forming relationships, is understanding body language and things like that, picking up on the signals that you and I pick up on quite easily. And one of the things that the horses help with is that they will pick up on the boys' body language, and Sue is teaching the boys to pick up on the horses' body language. And because it's going through the medium of the horses, if you like, it's actually enabling the boys to make more sense of each other and their relationships within school. It's also very calming. A lot of our students get very agitated and very anxious, and when they're with the horses you can see them calming visibly. I mean, if you look at some of the way they are with the horses now, they're really calm, and it's very good for them. Up until September he had real problems with controlling his anger, get very angry, very frustrated, and since he's been coming to the horses he's been much better able to keep a check on himself, to talk about how he's feeling, to look for strategies to cope with his feelings, and that has to be positive. It's much better for him to, to work in the real world if he can do that. The same is true of the other little lad that's just gone inside as well. Mm-hmm. They're both really learning to control their feelings of anger and anxiety. He's quite new to the school, so this is helping him to become part of the group. And again, I've seen a knock-on effect in the classroom, where he will work with the other two boys who are in my class, and they're just becoming much more of a cohesive unit.
Is it something that you'd heard about before?
No, I knew nothing about it before Sue told me. I mean, I used to ride when I was young, that's many years ago, but I've never really got involved with horses and getting to know them like we've got to know these horses. And they're so wonderful with the boys, they're so gentle with them and so tolerant. And you saw the way that George came galloping over. I think they enjoy us coming. One of the other things, the problems that they have is low self-esteem. And this has boosted their self-esteem hugely. You can't teach children whose self-esteem is as low as some of these children has been. What I have seen is an increase in their ability to focus in the sessions, to concentrate on their work, to see that they actually can do, because they can do this, they can do other things. So in terms of raising their self-esteem and their self-confidence, it means that they're more able to cooperate within work sessions. So yes, so not directly, but yes, it has made a huge difference.
And what about their behaviour?
Much improved. Much improved. Significant improvement in two of the boys who've been in my class the longest. It's difficult to judge with two of the others because they're quite new to the school. And the decrease in the number of incidents, significant incidents that we've recorded, on 2 of the boys has just dropped since we've been coming here.
By what sort of percentage? Do you know?
It's difficult for me to say. I mean, back at school I could give you exact percentages, but for example in the summer term we would be seeing probably at least 1 incident a day. Now, well, I can't remember the last time we had a record in the book for either of the 2 boys concerned. So it really is a significant decrease.
That is amazing, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I mean, I can't say that it's definitely to do with the horses, but I mean, he's been in my class for 3 years, and he's been coming to the horses since September, and his behaviour's changed since September. So, you know, could be coincidence, but I like to think it's the knock-on of coming here.
For more details of equine assisted learning at Rainbow Horses, please contact Sue Coombs on 07960 031 312 or email sue.coombs@equineassistedqualifications.com.